Welcome everybody to the new season of the LevelBF 8 vs 8 League here in 2021. We're back yet again, and with a whole new, brand new season, bunch of competitive 8v8 Battlefield 4 teams ready to go. I am Gravity, one of your hosts and casters for this evening, and with me is the legendary BrettFX.
Well, I wouldn't go about legendary, but I have been around the block a few times. Don't take that out of context. And yeah, this is, I'm excited, man. This has been a while since I've been back into Battlefield 4. I think the last time that I cast BF4 was 2018. I was just talking to you a little bit a while ago, doing the back to Battlefield 4 season. So 3 years. It's been 3 years since I've cast anything. So I do apologize, guys. When I mess up something, because that's going to happen, I forgot more than you guys to just probably having your pinky finger. But anyways, so we are going to hopefully get started here pretty soon, having a good match between these two teams. I have absolutely no idea what's going to be transpiring here. What I remember from Flood Zone Gravity is straws on the rooftops, and please, for the love of God, we're not breaking the water.
Most of the time in competitive 8v8 on Flood Zone, breaking the water is not something that happens. Of course, there's no transport helicopter on the Conquest small map, or there is, but they're not allowed to use it. And there is only the one LAV and one MREP, if I'm correct here. Of course, Flood Zone is, of course, a 3-flag map, one of the hallmarks of competitive 8v8 on Battlefield 4. Both teams pretty much ready to go. We've got VN versus Boios, a new, well, let's just say a newly put together team featuring many past competitive Battlefield players. Vitoli, Incarnate coming back from Synthic to play, Captain Obvious, Legco, Hyperbeast, Verx, Cool Hunt, and Oblique. Boios, I mean, it's a mix of a lot of different teams, including, I think, mostly a lot of T13. That's at least what I recognize here. Meanwhile, on the end, we have Squirrel, we have Reason, Jezagi, Jitam Pala, I'm pretty much probably just going to call him Pala, Pufffish, Golgothic, Ronzi, and Rasholet. I hope I pronounced that right. So, 3-flag map. Of course, the A flag is on the lower ground by the dam or by the river over there, the canal, and that could be broken if teams decide to do that. Lots of landmines, and the LAV is expected to go that way in the initial push. C flag is over there by the gas station, and of course that flag known for pretty much having maybe 1 or 2 players on it at any given time. Very light flag. Meanwhile, the majority of the infantry are going to be fighting on over the B flag, where positioning matters so much. Far less aim and more just kind of knowing where other players are.
Right. Now, on this particular set of rules, we are allowing the helicopters, correct?
No helicopters.
No helicopters, so no rooftop straws.
Nope.
But we are allowing DMRs.
Correct. That is
okay,
one change.
So,
yep.
So you know, half of the cancer is gone. The other half still stays, apparently. Something. No, I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. As a caster, DMR is perfectly fine with me. Doesn't bug me one bit. But I know a couple of players are definitely not looking forward to that. But yeah, the whole straw tactic is not going to be coming out, which is a shame. Bit of a tear to my eye, as that was a staple back when I was casting 10v10s, especially in the WEL era. But either way, yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty awesome match. I am looking forward to just how the vehicles are going to be playing out in this particular game. I do remember that we do see a fairly decent clash happening over there on the A side of the map with the LAVs. I'm not sure if that's still going to be the case or not, but that battle tends to kind of set the pace, at least for the first 100 or 150 tickets or so.
Yeah. Of course, this being a 3-flag map, a lot of times, you know, the team that holds A initially kind of ends up winning the round, or at least the initial push and the initial bleed, which is so critical. B flag, of course, the infantry struggle powerhouse. And then, of course, there's the A long roof, the building that is pretty much the highest building opposite of, well, pretty much, you know, near the A flag, near the water tower. And that is just a critical position to rain down straws up onto on the LAVs and the A flag. Big thing about, of course, this map is, of course, the LAV drivers. Ronzi, of course, will probably be LAVing for VN, one of the best Eastern European LAV drivers, and of course, interestingly, I think for Boios, I think it might be Captain Obvious in the LAV. I don't think any other player. It could be Hyper Beast, but I'm not 100% sure. They both can definitely. They're both definitely. They both can do it for sure. It looks like we have one drop over there from Boios, and we will be back in here momentarily. Both teams expected to make an initial push to the A flag. Infantry will probably take the Jeeps, one of the quads, or the MRAP towards down to the B flag, and maybe one or two people to the C flag. Though it is not impossible to have the LEVs go to C.
You know, it would not be a Battlefield match without at least one person dropping. So that is fantastic. I was just, oh man, and 10v10s are even worse. Oh, 32s. Woo, man. Sad stuff. Yeah. So the what is it? The bang bus is what I always call it. The one that spawns over a C. That is not in play, is it?
The bang bus, the one that's the Amtrak. No,
Amtrak.
that is not. That is not in play. That will not be available.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, Gravity. I'm reaching back on my old stuff here.
The battle bus, yeah.
But oh, dude, nothing like a good old bang bus. You know, jumping all out and just bombing on vehicles. It's just amazing. But yeah, without that being there, that's definitely going to be cutting down some interesting play that could actually happen out. Now, you did say that typically you have at least one or two people that kind of hang out over onto the C side of the map. Do we see that happening if we have bridge control from the LAV? Because I know a lot of times your LAV, if he actually is controlling that bridge, he can pretty much just safeguard that C flag by himself. Or is that LAV going to be hunting around somewhere else on the map?
So it kind of depends on the strategy of the teams. A lot of times we see the LAVs hang out at the A flag if the team has it. Sometimes we've seen the LAV hang out on the bridge and kind of defend the C flag and kind of rotate to A when necessary. And this kind of allows them to possibly cover some of the A side buildings, you know, from the bridge all the way across the map. However, this is kind of one of those things that kind of just depends on the team and how they're feeling at the moment. Some LAV players like it, some players don't. Lately, we've been seeing, at least last season for the EPG League, we do see at least one person maybe not sit on the C flag itself, but sit up on the bridge and be ready to, you know, shoot a straw down at anybody going there.
Right. Yeah, that definitely makes sense, especially because it does allow him a little bit easier time to maybe flex over to that B side if they do need to go and make some kind of a crazy push over there. So, I guess what side advantage are you going to be given here?
On this particular map, the side advantage, generally, I would say that there isn't one, possibly the China side. But I honestly, I don't really have one. I've seen this map go back and forth many times. So I really don't have one for this. Maybe the China side, just due to the possibility of being able to use the A side water tower as a defense on the initial push. I've seen that happen many times. But the thing is about this map is I expect a lot of landmines to go out from both teams. And when you put them in the water, the slams and the AT mines, they are actually, even with thermals, you cannot see them.
Yeah.
It is one of the unique maps where the water, you cannot see landmines. So I expect a lot of them in the water.
I do remember that. It is absolutely annoying to have to deal with that. And, you know, that's what I was saying earlier. You know, if you can win that initial fight over there onto A, it does give you kind of that probably about 30 seconds to 45 seconds of control to where you can kind of start laying down those mines, start laying down those slams and getting it so that it makes it a lot easier for you guys to kind of hold off that next attack that's going to be coming in with that LAV if it does end up going in that direction, or just some stray ATVs or whatnot that might be trying to get a fast mover back there. So, yeah, definitely some interesting strats that we hopefully are going to be seeing coming on out. We do have our last guy that's going to be coming on in for the US side of the map. So should be getting this thing rolling here in just a second or so. And there we go.
All right, we are live. Countdown began. 10 seconds have been passed. That was a really quick countdown. Incarnate gonna rush out. Fishy, Reason gonna drive straight through the center of the map. Jessica gonna be in the oh, Jihad, or not a Jihad. They're just gonna the two the moped. I don't even know why I have the quad. Oh my god, I'm completely stumbling here. But totally gonna kill Reason on top of the near the B building. Verx will get taken out as well. B flag will get captured by by VN. C flag also there. Captain Obvious with a pretty much looks like VN went straight for the B and C flags. They didn't push anything there. Boios will take a free cap on the A flag, and there'll be a 2-to-1 flag bleed right off the bat.
Now, with decent enough infantry, I mean, this is a hold that actually can make it happen. I mean, that LEV down there on the A side, if he's not going to be able to contest over on the bridge, this is a legit strat I can definitely see, especially with not being able to get up on top of the roofs. But now you are going to be seeing that push happening over there onto that C side of the map. Nice little pickup there, but he is quickly going to be trading on out. But yeah. We do see a complete wipe. It looks like some spawns are going to be coming onto B, but VN so far making a pretty good play here to capture on that middle flag. And look, coming all the way around on C. We do have a quad. That's going to be Incarnate. He instantly dies though, so not going to be seeing any action there. I think that was Paulo who ended up getting that kill, and they are still going to be able to hold control here for C and B sites.
It looks like right now the big push from Boios is going to push onto the B flag. As we discussed just a pre-game, Ronzi going to make the decision. He'll be the LAV on the bridge type gamer. And Incarnate going to make another push towards the C flag. He'll be all alone. Mines are currently down. He'll definitely blow some of these up. And he'll pop 26 HP left. He'll likely have to get out. Ronzi will be able to see that. Paula going to leave the flag. This is kind of interesting. I'm kind of surprised that he's actually leaving. But the struggle over the B flag is continuing. Legco will get a revive on a teammate. He'll get taken out immediately by Jezegi. But the B flag going to be the push for Boios. Incarnate still sitting, trying to solo cap onto the C flag. Going to have to fight a 1 versus 1 here. Flag not going down right now.
And he wins it. He's going to be able to win that 1v1, basically staying alive. So that is going to be more resources that they are going to have to try and pull back down onto that C flag. We do see the LAV now. It looks like Ronnie is just going to go ahead and pull on out. He might go up to the A site, though, and try and cap that. So we're having some interesting movements coming in from both of the LAVs. They're just back and forth, back and forth. I'm loving it. Incarnate does eventually get taken down, though. So C is going to be remaining in their hands. But right now, we do see that B site getting taken back over.
Hyperbeast found a double kill onto 2 players of VN, and that pretty much shut down any respawns there. Fishy still there, Reason up on the high ground. Incarnate will find a double kill onto Fishy and Reason, and he'll go down to Jezegi, who also gets traded out himself. B flag now captured by Boios. Ronzi has left the bridge and now has to decide whether or not to push the A flag. Captain Obvious gets hit with the toe by the LAV right in the front. I think Captain Obvious might actually go down here. Ronzi will find the kill.
That is pretty big right there. Immediately we see a rotation coming up from Fishy to get over here towards that A site. You can actually pick up 1 or 2 of these guys that are going to try and play defense. That would be massive. Put them in a weird pinch situation, but still only about 30 tickets or so that are separating these 2 teams. It's really not a whole lot when you think about it, especially for how long that B site was taken over. But at the moment, it does look like Bio is going to be able to get at least very close to evening it up, but A does end up getting neutralized. Vitali does get taken down as well. So yeah, this is going to be a split situation, and this is an awkward place to have to play from.
The big news here is that, amazingly, even with most of the members of Boios currently on the roof of the near the A building, VN was actually able to take the flag. Cool Hunt did just get the kill onto Verx, or not Verx, onto Oblique. No, not Oblique. Somebody down there. Anyway, Ronzi on the high ground of the A flag. Currently in the M wrap. Sra's going to connect. He's currently holding the flag just 1 versus 2. Oblique down up above. Hala now going to drive. C flag was also retaken by Boios. B flag going to get pushed by VN right now. Reason currently on the flag. Rashalit also there. Flag looks like it's going to go up for VN. Jezegi will get the kill on Legco. Hyperbeast finds that kill in return. And B flag will get maintained. A flag just barely hanging on here. As Cool Hunt up high above will not get the kill onto Ronzi, even with the the HP advantage.
Oh, but Oblique there, he did go big. I think he picked up, what was that, two kills he was able to get
yeah.
In that backside. So A should be going back over to their position here very, very soon. No rotations over there onto that C flag just yet, but we do see, what was that? Yeah, LAV is going to be back up here as well for VN. But I gotta say, Leko was doing a fantastic job there for a little while. He was actually picking up 6 and 1. Unfortunately, he did drop out there for a second, so he's going to be back in and hopefully doing some infantry work here for this bio team. But we do see the rotations coming in for the LAVs. Once again, Ronzi is going to be back up onto that Les position on the bridge, and we do see Obvious all the way over here towards A to try and hold that off. But we might be seeing another BC hold here for VN.
Cool Hunt just doing Cool Hunt things with his DMR. Looks like the LAVs might be engaging. Ronzi's up on the high ground. Captain Obvious on the low ground, just below the bridge. Golgothic and Paula gonna push the C flag right now. Rocket will go in. Paula will get the straw kill point blank onto Incarnate. And Captain Obvious will take a straw hit in the back as well. I think this is absolutely going to be a kill here for Ronzi. He's just going to have to chase him down.
That is horrible. Obviously,
oh, he got stuck!
Wrong place, and he's not able to get away. That is a huge kill right there for VN, as they are going to be able to hold on to their lead, and the infantry are going to be able to hold on strong here onto B as well. Fishy does end up getting picked up. We do see Wrestler and Reason starting to make their way back over there towards Bravo. So big infantry hit is going to be commencing for the US side. It's going to be Bio here to try and get back into this game. We're still, the lead's starting to get a little bit wider here, about 40 tickets or so, but it is still very, very close. But maybe that LAV up there to the north is going to be able to cause a lot of problems here onto A.
Incarnate and Vitoli about to drive into the C flag again. Paula will go down, even though he just put a straw into the M wrap, so that'll disable that. Vitoli and Incarnate gonna walk their way up there, and immediately Ronzi with the rotation gonna go back up on the high ground. Not quite sure that's the play. I think I would like to prefer to see him actually just go onto the flag radius. I'm not sure he'll be able to defend the flag from up there.
Well, he might be counting on his teammates here, maybe to get over onto that Bravo side of the map and just cause some havoc. Could get a couple of spawns off on him as well, but B does end up going over into the favor of Bio for the time being. Obvious still trying to do some work as well on the other side. So we do see an infantry battle that's going to be shaping up, as Obvious here just hunting around for these last couple of players. And as you see on their screen, still not able to clean out onto that C flag just yet. Rusla is going to be down there in below. It's going to be a 1v1 with Vitoli. Vitoli, can he actually hold on to this right now? He is going to get picked up, so that flag will be getting neutralized fairly quickly, as we do see Incarnate in a 1v1 with an LAV. Not going to be able to get that sneak up. That would have been actually really sweet. Get some slams down on the LAV while it was distracted, but not going to be the case. And now back over here into the middle of the map, it does look like we are going to be seeing a heavy fight for that Bravo site.
C flag will go back up in favor of VN. In the meantime, Reason fighting it out on the B flag right now. They're now with a respawn onto Reason. The B flag will go gray, but there is a lot of members of both teams here, and Reason will get obliterated through the wall by Legco. And it looks like the B flag is now going to go be recapped by the Boios. And Captain Obvious, speaking of which, drives his LAV onto the A flag. So there's a 2-flag switcheroo. Ronzi on the far side going to get taken out. Looks like Toe. Yep, doesn't even need it. So the LAV for VN will fall.
So now in this situation right here, if you're Captain Obvious, when you're down, 40, 50 some odd tickets, do you try and go over here onto the C and contest? Or do you just try and stay basically in this defensive position that we've seen?
I would try to contest the B flag. I think you need to put everything on it right now. On this particular map, that 3-flag, just the 2-flag bleed is so fast and effective that within a minute, you're already behind.
Right.
I think you need to put players and get that new rotation up even without the LAV. Especially with your LAV down.
Fishy right now is doing some work there onto that B site. Does look like his team have been able to clean that out. So that is going to go over to VN here, continuing on their dominance with this 2-flag control. And they are going to be able to... Oh, nice long-range shot as well, as Fishy will be able to pick that up. Does eventually get taken down from the nade, though. So fantastic jobs all around, but still that B site is not done being contested. That's going to be, what is it, 40 Verks setting up on top of it for Bio, and it is so fast going to get bled down to nothing as, oh my God. The fights here are just insanely back and forth. Reason's still going to be staying up alive in a 1v2 situation. He is going to be getting hit from every direction. Finally ends up getting picked up, and that is not going to be the clear. As soon as I think there's going to be a clear, we have one guy that just weasels his way back in. Fishy is going to be back for some more action as we see Verks getting as many of those revives on point as he possibly can, making sure that his team is going to be able to win out this burn.
The respawns from Boios doing a great job. Fishy's going to get on the flag. G18 kill onto leg kill, who gets taken out in return by Cool Hunt. And the B flag going to be solidified now for Boios. LAVs are back up. Ronzi on the flag radius, just way far away though. He doesn't really have any support. Maybe he does. Jessica going to come up behind. We'll get the kill onto Cool Hunt. That's good news.
Oh, does he hit that mine? Oh, he's so close to hitting that mine right there.
Ronzi will go down.
And that is going to be Obvious taking the advantage, but he gets swarmed here from infantry players, and he is going to go down, so Obvious is now out of it, and we are going to be seeing that burn going in favor of VN, as well as into the middle of the map. Did that actually get traded out? Oh, Hyper
Jessica up on the high ground, doing friggin' work right now. Doing a great job helping defend the A flag. Cleaned up the respawn on the A flag as well. And A flag will go back up for VN. The bleed will remain in their favor for the time being. New push from Boios. Incarnate also there. Captain Obvious pushing into the C flag. Incarnate will go down. Obvious will be the last one alive. Obvious will find a kill on Apollo, but the Straw will kill him point blank in return. Verks did manage to spawn on him in time. Boios or Obvious will get revived. Ronzi will find a kill onto Verks. And it looks like the push from Boios onto the C flag has been eliminated.
Yes, it has. But at the same time, we do see A starting to get flashed down. But Cool Hunt is there to save the day. He's going to be able to pick up that kill. So two-man push possibly here from Boios to try and make that happen. 24 to 76 tickets. What's the play here, Gravity?
Well, the play for, it looks like they're doing exactly what they need to do. They've got two people defending the B flag. Incarnate's trying to push the C flag, and it's quite, at this moment, it's a free cap. Meanwhile, they're getting the A flag back. They're doing a great job. Vitoli is going to take out Ronzi right now on the A flag, and that'll make that pretty much a free cap. Paulo, the last man alive for VN there, at least on the flag radius. And definitely going to go up for Boios. So we have a trade on the B flag, though. B flag did go up for VN, but the C flag was a free cap. Verks is there. Ronzi's back up in the LAV, so he's going to try to get there in time, but the flag will be definitely capped. So there will be a two-flag bleed against VN for a short time, and hopefully that will allow Boios to recoup some of the tickets that they've been losing.
Oh, man, it's going to be tough because not only do they have to worry about the bleed, but they have to worry about their lives as well. They can't just be throwing them away willy-nilly here, as you do see some long-range shots happening from Vitoli, and Fishy is going to be looking out to try and pick them up. Do want to point out, though, just real quick, Jezzy is 26-20 with Puff Fishy going 22-18. I think they are just crushing it in terms of their kills. I mean, they are doing some massive work, but and that may be one of the reasons why they've been able to have such a huge lead here, but it is definitely mixing it up here towards the very, very end. You do see A still going to be returning into the favor here of Boyo. And on the south side of the map as well, you do see C returning over here to VN. Yep,
Golgothic will be the lone man standing on the C flag, and he will be the person to cap it. Ronzi's going to work his way back towards the A flag, going to put some shots into at least into the ground, trying to kill some of the mines. And he'll work his way over. There's quite a few mines in the water right in front of him. Doesn't see him. They'll pop. 29 HP left for the LAV. Another SRA in front. His LAV's super low. And still super low. Repairs go out. His LAV will be fine. 10 tickets remaining for Boios. They still maintain the bleed. They're 32 tickets behind. And all it would take for VN to win this game at this point is to just recap the A flag.
And it looks like that's exactly what's going to be happening here, unless we just see a miracle coming on out. But their entire team pretty much is over on the north side of the map. Only 9 tickets left. There's the cap going on in. You do have Incarnate possibly going in for a flank. He's going to be able to pick up that first kill, but he's going to have to deal with an LAV and 2 more players. Only able to pick up 1 more, but it's not enough. 3 to 35. It would just be a miracle. Not going to happen, though. That was a very close round.
It really was, and You know, Jezugi blocking Incarnate Sra, doing a body block on the LAV, defending his teammates. And it looks like we've got no post-credit screen, so we're just going to go straight into the next round. Apparently you don't get to see the scores or anything, but that's okay. We'll just wait, and I'll get the tickets set up here. So
I gotta tell you though, like Fishy was doing some really good work there on the B site, Jezza G as well. I mentioned that before, but unfortunately, you know, we couldn't watch them the entire time, but they were really, really rocking it there onto that B side. The rest of their team just kind of really sitting back. I think there was one other person that was maybe up in the teens. The rest of them single digits. So a lot of work being done by them in terms of the fragging abilities.
Definitely. And as we saw, as you mentioned, VN had a couple players that were just absolutely powerhousing through the infantry on the B flag. Jezugi being one of them. And I think, who was the other one? Did you happen to see who it was?
Was Fishy.
Fishy?
It was Fishy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Fishy. So, you know, as far as like just the use of the LAVs, you know, what did you think of how Boios was using theirs? Obvious, you know, it didn't really seem like he was as effective. There was a couple of times, I know you mentioned once that you thought maybe he should have been a little bit more aggressive over there onto that C side of the map once they did have A, but he played really defensively. Is that something he's going to have to change here for this next round?
I'm actually not too sure, because, you know, we did see Ronzi do the rotations between the C flag and the A flag quite a bit, and it really worked out for them. They were able to redump any new respawns onto the C flag, without, even if they didn't have the flag, because Ronzi was up above it, and they were able to push the backside of the A flag and take out Captain Obvious wherever he was. I see, the thing is with the US side, is it's harder to get onto the ramp. You can't make that rotation as easily. So I wonder if Ronzi will stay mostly on the A flag like Captain Obvious did, or if he's going to go the whole way around to do the same thing. Right.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see. We also had some really good plays coming out from the spawns, like you're talking about spawn bombs. I thought we had some really good reinforcements coming in from VN on a lot of those situations. But Incarnate did a fantastic job constantly hitting that south flag. I mean, how many times did we see Incarnate basically solo capping over there on C, forcing at least the LAV and another infantry player to have to go and deal with him?
Countdown has begun. We're going to go live into round 2 on this map, Flood Zone. Captain Obvious going to go towards A. Ronzi going to go towards A as well. Reason going to go towards the backside. Oh, these mines. Oh, these mines. Oh, these mines. Could not possibly have known that there were going to be mines there. What a placement. And Reason will get taken out. And it looks like VN will they're going to make a push all the way onto A-Long immediately. Paula going to 1v1 against Hyper Beast. MRAP versus Infantry onto the C flag. Hyper Beast at 30 HP. Ronzi currently going to engage the LAV. Finds a toe kill onto Incarnate. Incarnate body blocks the toe for Captain Obvious for the time being. And the LAV will go down from Rashulit. And the A flag going to go back up the way of VN. And they don't even need 3 infantry. Reason, Fishy, and Jezugi fought all the way around back and tried to get onto the top of the A-Long building to help against the LAV, but they didn't even need those 3. Hyper Beast will go down into the C flag. Incarnate going to be below as well. He's going to try to regroup onto the low ground. And he'll find the kill on Golgothic. Paula still in the MRAP, so he'll still be able to defense, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Incarnate will fall. B flag is still in favor of Boios. Verk's going to throw some landmines down into the A flag, and Ronzi's going to move around.
I'm liking this. I'm liking this so far from VN. Being extremely aggressive with that LAV, literally playing on the other side of the map at the moment, so causing a lot of havoc. But that B flag is definitely squarely in the favor here of Boyo. Nobody's been able to really get close to it so far from VN, as they're still trying to clear out these buildings over here towards this A side of the map. And you do see Hyper Beast as well trying to make his way over there, possibly for a flank as he's trying to clean out this upstairs area. But I think he's going to be found out here fairly quickly.
Oh, Fishy, there's another one. Oh, Fishy, there's another one. Come up the stairs. Does he get it? No, he does not. Verks comes up, gets the kill onto Fishy, and Fishy will likely get the revive on his teammate. Reason all coming up the stairs right behind him, though. You know, Flood Zone is almost the philosophical BF map, just because it's so tight and it's 3 flags that teams say, well, we want to play B and A flag. Maybe we'll go C. Or maybe we'll go A and C flag and completely ignore B. Or maybe we'll go there a little bit. It's really a up and down. There's so many different decisions that teams make on this map. I mean, look at what Boios are doing. They're largely defending the B flag. And right now, they're actually really spread out. They've got 2 up on the A long building. Cool Hunt's up there. The LAV for Ronzi's moving all the way around. A flag is still secure. B flag's actually going down by Jezegi. There might be a triple cap here in a moment.
I don't think that's going to be the case, as we do see slipping over here onto that C flag, so they should be able to get that burn all the way down. Fishy is going to be spawning in. He's up on the top. Oh, look at that shot coming on in. He's going to be able to shut that down, but Ronzi for the save. And he might be able just to push off the rest of these 2 players to stall this out. Meanwhile, though, B is going to be staying into the favor of Boios, so no triple cap.
No triple cap, but at least Incarnate did fall. And C flag will go up. Back up for VN. Hyper Beast currently waiting in the wings with a Jihad. He's going to be going for the LAV. Be interesting to see if he actually hits it. This is not a map that you generally expect to see Jihads.
Oh, Hyper Beast. Yeah, can he actually make this happen? He's going to be looking for it. Nobody is there in the middle of the map really to stop him.
Oh boy.
Whatsoever. Oh, this is going to be something to watch on.
They're gonna drag. Incarnate's gonna get on the A flag. They're gonna drag him there.
Yes.
Jihad from Hyper Beast. Yes. It's gonna connect.
Yes.
Ronzi was too distracted by the Boios push onto the A flag. And now Captain Obvious will also push towards the A flag as well. Landmine in front of him. Couple landmines in front of him. Oh, Captain Obvious. Oh, Captain Obvious. Oh, they're gonna go off, but he's just out of range. He's fine. No, he's gonna hit some more.
No, he's good. He's good. He's good.
Oh, he's so close. Oh, he's so close.
It is. So right now, Boyo is, they are definitely struggling right now. 60 tickets or so behind at this moment. But look at this. Ronzi's going to be answering back with a potential jihad of his own. He's going to be wrapping all the way around. I'm not sure he actually realizes that Obvious kind of tucked himself away. Oh, no. Is he spotted out?
Oh,
he is spotted
knows.
out. But can he make it happen? Yes, he can. That's going to be a second jihad coming in. He's like, you take me out, buddy. I'm going to take you out. Beautiful job there from the jihads.
So... definitely, and Ronzi, Verks is going to respawn onto the Jeep. He'll get the kill on Ronzi, fall immediately to Reason. VN currently on the A flag. They're going to burn it, but it's just Reason, so he'll likely not be able to cap that flag. Hyper Beast going to drop down. Reason has a person spawn on him. Hyper Beast will fall to Reason. Reason will fall to Cool Hunt. There's still one more there. It's going to be Ross Hullet. Currently a 32, 31 now. Ticket lead for VN as they did manage to hold 2 flags, but that bleed is starting to kick in. And Boyo's going to start coming back into the game. Ronzi back up in his LAV. Going to push into the A flag, and VN's going to make a strong push here. C flag, Paula's still defending it. Nobody else is there from Boyos. They're purely going to be on the BA side.
Oh, man. They are starting to tie it up, though, here. But you do have to remember that it was 35 tickets previously. So if they want to win the overalls, it's definitely going to be a little bit more work for them. You do see some awesome action there from Verks, I believe. Verks, sorry. He is going to be able to make his way up here onto that C flag using the P90. That's something that I hadn't seen in a while.
P90 is meta now, Brett.
Wow,
P90 is so good. Bill Gothic will find the double kill onto Incarnate and Verks and wipe out the push to the C flag. Bronzy came back there as well to help defend. A flag now going to burn. Reason's going to get on the flag. Oblique and Captain Obvious going to be on the flag radius for Boyos. And now a third also there. The A flag will blink, likely go gray, maybe not. Ronzi's there. The rotations from Ronzi this round have actually been perfect.
Oh, Incarnate here. Oh, he just misses that second mine. He's going to start burning over there onto the C flag. So we're having a double flag burn going down. But Ronzi, like you said, still going to be up and alive over there onto that A site, making sure that his teammates are going to be able to keep at least one of them. And, you know, that is crazy. It's just like you said, the swings with a 2 flag advantage are nuts. I mean, it was 20 tickets or so just a few moments ago. Now it's back up to 50 ticket advantage here for VN.
Incarnate does have a teammate spawning him. C flag gonna start blinking. Incarnate will find the kill onto Fish. And Vitoli gonna duck around the corner. She's not able to get Rossalit, but Rossalit will fall to Incarnate.
No! Oh, Obvious runs into the mines! Oh no, that's gonna give an opening there for Ronzi to go ahead and push up. He drops off a couple of players to deal with this C push. Oh no, that is devastating right there. Possible way into this match, and it's looking like Fishy's going to be able to clean it out. That is just not what you want to see if you're Boios.
Yep, Fishy will get the revive, and that will be a recap. Hala and Fishy will recap the C flag. And now B flag will also go gray. Reason currently there along with another teammate of VN, 147 to 88. Reason has the person running to his left. Quick flick around. Verks will fall. Another person falls. It's going to be Hyper Beast. Reason still hanging out there. He'll fall to Incarnate. Incarnate currently on the B flag. The flag did get captured by Boios, or excuse me, by VN. Golgothic with the straw from up high, from the A long rooftop. Will kill Incarnate. Boios still going to be on flag radius. Oblique still there. Now we have respawns coming in. Reason up on the rooftop. Rocket around the corner. We'll get 1 kill into Cool Hunt. B flag going to remain gray. 1 kill. 2 kills as Squirrel finds Oblique from behind. A flag going to be the follow-up for Boios. 3 people there. Golgothic will find a straw kill into Legco from up high. And currently a 2 flag hold for VN. They're going to lose the C flag as well, so look at the swing. Just immediate. There was
That's insane.
Immediately. VN had such a dominant grasp on the game for like 10 seconds, and then immediately Boios can just come back around, grab 2 flags, and that's just how Flood Zone works.
But can they actually get back into the match? I mean, again, you know, 35 tickets was that last one. It came down very, very close. This is a completely different round right here. VN is absolutely dominating so far. We do see Ronzi over here onto the A side as well. We do have a couple of players trying to stay alive. I think that's Oblique right now, as he will be able to somehow stay up and stay relevant there onto the site, just causing a little bit of havoc. But Ronzi is going to be able to come back in. I'm seeing some nice little rocket shots here into the side of that LAV as he does get kind of trapped. And oh no, that was an opportunity there, but not going to be happening. And that will be Lega getting taken down. So A is going to be staying in the favor right now of VN, as well as that B side. Nobody really there. The south side, we did have a little bit of action, but that is going to be staying in the favor of Boyo. Man, this is just looking. I don't think they can do it. I think this is right now VN's map.
No, or Boios anyway. Boios is actually up 100 tickets now. Or excuse me, VN's up 100 tickets over Boios. And Golgothic gonna launch another straw in, find some hit markers, not gonna get a kill. But VN with Ronzi on the flag. Cool Hunt will fall.
Oh man. So nice little engagements there towards the north of the map. That's going to be Volti coming out on top. Some last second spawns are going to be popping, but it's not going to be just enough. Squirrel is going to be over there as well. Roslet, he is going to be able to trade on out. Nice. Was that MP7 being used as well?
I've seen a lot of MP7s. Yeah, this is fairly new.
Fantastic, man. This is like, why didn't they use these kinds of weapons when I was casting? Yeah, so A, B will be secured. I don't think that anybody's going to be able to touch them.
And that's the round. 35 tickets will be well below the bleed. And 128 to 5 right now, as VN will take map 1 in spectacular fashion on round 2.
Yeah, that honestly, that looks so comfortable for them. They really didn't look like they were struggling whatsoever.
No, and just looking at the kill feed very, very quickly before the map just decides to reset. Bronzy going to 17-4. Fantastic round. Squirrel going 17-6. Hey, there we go.
What I think is kind of insane about that is the fact that we had more like higher fragging happening out of VN than we did in the first round than we did in the second round. But the second round was like so much overwhelmingly better than the first round. Like the first round was so much closer, but we had better results coming out of Fishy and better results coming out of Jezzy. Jezzy actually went negative in that game. You know, I think maybe the fight was just more on the outside flags, possibly. I'm not really sure what the deal was there.
Well, it definitely looked like VN was mostly holding over the CA flags that round. It looked like they were changing up their strategy a little bit. They didn't hold B anywhere near as much, and maybe just I think the other thing was Boios were mostly they changed up their strategy too. They were trying to go to the C flag a lot more. There were at least 3 or 4 trying to push the B flag or the C flag frequently, and that kind of left their infantry kind of a few men down on the B flag.
All right, guys. So we're gonna be moving on to our next map here in chat. Put a 1 if you think VN is going to be able to take this one. Put a 2 if you think it's going to be Boyo. As far as vehicle plays go, because this is a fairly heavy vehicle map, who do you think is going to be able to take this one, Gravity?
Well, this is going to be one where Boios absolutely has the advantage. Captain Obvious and Hyper Beast are absolutely amazing boat players. And they will likely be tag teaming the boats. 100%.
Okay, now is the E flag is off limits, right?
Correct.
Okay, good. I remembered that one correctly. Okay, so Echo flag is off limits, so we're not going to be seeing any Little Bird coming in from that flag. Is the Little Bird still allowed from the main?
Yes, the Little Bird, the Scout Healers are also allowed, yep. Okay,
so that is going to be an interesting little trifecta there. We're going to have some boat action, some Little Bird action, and then also the infantry going down. Now, in this particular map, because it has been a very long time since I have cast anything, 10s or 8s related, is it do we want to see the teams kind of controlling that B and A section of the map and then maybe just trying to take either a C or D flag, or how exactly are we going to be seeing these teams wanting to stack up?
Well, the big thing about PARACEL is it is a rotation-based map. Rotations, suiciding out, having terrible KDs is like the name of the game on PARACEL Store. You want the boat and you want the Scout Helo to essentially attack the other boat together. And if that doesn't happen, frequently that the boat that's all alone will lose. Expect to see the rotations of the boat go between the A and the C flag, or the A and the D flag, respectively, depending on what side of the map they're on. The boat generally will pretty much be rotating between the two. Looks like we need a round restart for the sound bug. B flag will be heavily infantry based, but the A flag is kind of generally off limits. I mean, it'll be boats, it'll be maybe 1 or 2 people at a time, and then they'll suicide out. But the C and D flags are hugely cost effective on PARACEL as far as the tickets go, because players can just sit in the stairwell and sit on the rooftops and literally hold the flag down for 5 to 10 minutes at a time. And that will be a very frequent thing that we see in this map.
So it's regarding the boats. What kind of loadouts can we be expecting for the boats? Are they going to be seeing, more, obviously like the TV missiles are your fan favorites, right? But are we going to be seeing the,
you'll see a swap
gun?
You'll see it. You'll see a swap, at least I think from Boios for sure. You will see at least one of the players run 25s on a TV, and the other one will run IR smoke along with burst cannon and a tow. And they will swap off depending on what they need to do. Some teams don't run, I mean, it also depends on how effective the boat is, because some teams, we've seen this in the past, where, if they need the extra player on the ground, they'll just keep one person in the boat, and that person will be kind of on his own. But if the boat is being super effective and moving around between the flags, then we'll see a 2-person boat. And the 2-person boat also doubles as an effective flag cap, because you also have that extra person you can dump on a flag.
Yes, having that basically, like you said, mobile spawn point. That's mobility. I think in all Battlefield games, for the most part, if you can be extremely mobile around the map, you know, being able to dead spawn and get into places extremely fast or spawning on vehicles like that, good teams that can really make use of that, they really do shine.
Absolutely. And we'll see the Scout Helo come into play to drop a bunch of people off on the rooftops as well. We'll see the ribs initially. Will be the ribs from the carrier. Some of them will. It kind of depends on what teams decide to do. You know, we've watched ESF over the years, kind of always go for the opposite island. They'll always, you know, if they're on the U.S. side, they'll go for the D flag. If they're on the Chinese side, they'll go for the C flag. They kind of want to go there as soon as possible. Scout helos generally go towards the B flag right off the bat, whereas the boats, it really just depends on the team and the strategy. I prefer, honestly, to see the boats go towards the A flag. Meanwhile, some teams put the boats on the gimme flags.
Well, we are going to be getting this round restarted. Get this thing rolling. So advantage for Gravity going over to Boyo because of those vehicle players. And I'm definitely looking forward to how the response is going to be coming in from VN, because we did see, I would say we saw some decent play coming out from the LAVs, but obviously those boats versus the LAVs, a little bit different in their movements and the way they kind of play out a bit. But the infantry play, you know, how is that going to stack up? Are we going to be seeing some heavy, the Stinger is allowed, correct? Just the Igloo that's banned.
Correct.
So you know, how are we going to be seeing the infantry plays? You know, are they going to be trying to make sure that they can take down that little bird as quickly as possible, ganging up on them with some stingers, making sure that they can pretty much own the air, and like you said, you know, being able to get those drop offs and being able to spawn just about anywhere on the map that you can want to reinforce? Or will we be seeing them, you know, maybe trying to just stay away from those vehicles and just go for those caps as much as possible? I know I'm reaching back here a little bit here, but I remember back when I competed in BF3, there were some teams that were not the best in vehicles, and especially in Battlefield 3, you know, some of the maps were definitely made a little bit more for it, but you could actually get around on a lot of those maps for 8v8s just by out capping the other team, because they were in those vehicles, because they weren't maybe getting on caps or they were just a little bit slower. You could pretty much win the map by just rotating and capping as fast as possible.
And the countdown has begun. Incarnate calling live. We're going into round 1 on PARACEL. This is map 2. VN has taken map 1 by about 150 tickets over Boios. And it's going to be Rashulet and Vronzi in the boat, and Incarnate and Captain Obvious in the boat for Boios. And it looks like we've got Joshua. Not quite sure who Joshua is. Must be a new player coming in for Boios. Going to be flying the Scout Helo for him. TV guide missile from VN will miss. And interestingly enough, Paula will do some damage, but the boats... Oh, it looks like... Oh... The chopper went down immediately for VN. It looks like a TV did connect with it. And it's going to be Gump. Gump for VN. Apparently Gump is on the roster for VN, going to be flying the Scout Helo for them. The legendary Gump himself. And right now we have a 3-flag cap right now for Boios. Reason and 3 infantry. Going to be... Driving straight into the B flag. They'll try to get on the flag in gray as soon as possible. Flag will likely go gray. Boats not really engaging each other. Joshua flying low below the C flag. Rashulet and Gump kind of staying nearby. B flag now going to be not. I don't think it's going to be capped here, as Jezegi is going to have several people below him in a second here. Flag will be held. Cap will be paused. Legco will go there as well up on the high ground. Fatoli also there.
Well, we do see the other boat back up for VN as well as the Little Bird. So it is going to be even in terms of their vehicles and where they're going to be playing in from. So looks like it does seem like VN is kind of stuck over here onto this Delta flag. They do have all of their infantry getting wiped up over onto Bravo. So we're going to have a 3-flag cap coming on in. And for Verx, he's in a perfect position here potentially to pick up this nice little runner. Just gets a little bit of damage hit from, unfortunately.
Hyper Beast just with a perfect Igla angle against this helicopter, and he'll get the kill on the Gump. Gump's chopper will fall. And there is still a 3-flag hold right now in the bleed, already coming into effect. 25 tickets down for VN. Gothic currently on the roof of the DMR on top of the D flag. There's 2 infantry on the flag radius. Flag will start going down. He's going to have to defend this flag on his own.
Oh, Volti over onto B. He's going to be able to pick up one, trying to get onto that site. He's looking for that second one as well. Got some good damage into him, but not quite able to get the kill just yet, as they are going to be hunting 1v1. The spawns are going to be in, so he's going to have to deal with a lot more pressure coming onto that Bravo site. But we do see that rotation up all the way to the north as well. And is Volti going down? That would have been huge, though. He picked up both of those kills. Not going to be the case. But now transitioning up to the north side. Where is that boat going? Straight to hell, as Joshua will be able to take him down. That was going to be an easy job, as A will stay into the favor here of Boyo.
So the rotation from VN now going to go towards the B flag. Reason will respawn there. And the chopper. Reason will likely fall to the helicopter. Joshua will get the kill onto Jezegi. And Reason will fall to Captain Obvious. Vitoli will get Pala. And that's going to be a clean wipe on this flag. New respawns I would expect to see on the C flag right now. Squirrel going to be there. Legco respawns as well. Cool Hunt also respawns. So here comes the new fight. D flag gets cleaned of anybody from Boios. And I really would like to see more infantry coming in from VN here.
That was almost neutralized, man. Oh, so close. But the drop over onto Bravo. Squirrel still going to try and stay alive here onto that C site. They are getting surrounded. 2 players are going to be coming up through those stairs as that boat decides to go ahead and leave. We do have that B getting contested as well, as I think that's Gump with the drop-off. 2 players are going to be there for Boya, just to try and make sure that this is going to be stalled out.
They're going to go after the boat right now. Incarnate will immediately fall. Gump plus the boat from Ronzi will find the kill onto the boat for Boyos. And now VN has an attempt. They can really push whatever flag they want. I would like to see the boat and the helicopter push together on the A flag. I would like to see Ronzi go up there. I would like to see Reason and maybe Jezegi respawn on the C flag. They're fighting 2v2 on each flag, or 2v3 as far as the B flag is concerned. If they would just centralize themselves and regroup, they might be able to just recap a flag really quickly.
Yeah, Incarnate doesn't end up getting picked up over there onto the A side. You do see the boat starting to come on in. And that flag is pretty much as good as capped. But take a look at this. We're going to be seeing Bio rotating all the way back over to Delta as well. So immediately they're like, okay, hey, you want to take A? We'll go ahead and move over here to Delta, and we're going to go and get this cap going down. C finally is going to be going on into the hands, it looks like, of VN. And for the time being, we are back to a 2-2 neutralization. But man, look at that lead so far.
That's a strong amount of tickets right there. 233 to 158. That's about an 80 ticket lead for Boyos right now. B flag still under attack. Reason on the rooftop. Boyos doing a really good job defending the B flag. Boyos have taken also the D flag. Gothic along with Gump in the helicopter are going to try to help recap. But I think this is a bad call. I think you need to dump Gothic in the helicopter onto B. I think that's where you need to put. This is a map where you need to dump a lot of people onto a flag and then quickly suicide once you clear it. Squirrel on the will find the double kill onto the on the C flag and completely wipe that of anybody from Boyos as well. Ronzi and Ross Hullett gonna drive the boat down to the D flag. Legco on the rooftop. Hopefully Gump in the helicopter can take him out.
Is this a 4 cap coming in? Holy crap, this might be a 4 cap coming in right now. Big spawns are coming in right now onto that Delta side of the map. But Gump is just doing some work here in that helicopter. You do see Very 4 trying to get that straw kill onto him. He is not going to be able to make that happen. And that boat is keeping them off of the cap radius for Delta. So the rotation may be coming up here onto the A side for Boyo. But I mean, this is really, really good time that's coming in right now to try and make sure that this is going to be staying as even as possible. Reason even getting that information for that rotation, so they know where those players are going to be coming in from.
That is a 4 flag cap, and even with this recap of the A flag, that 3 flag bleed is going to hurt so much on Boyos. Joshua going to dodge the TV out from Ronzi. Helicopter. Burst Cannon going to take some pot shots at Gump. Gump will have to back away. B flag will be a point of contention. Gump should do a really... Oh, Incarnate with the TV onto Gump.
Now, how big of a loss is that? I mean, you got the three flag advantage right now. You're starting to lose over here onto B. You still have some pressure on Delta. Losing your helicopter,
it really isn't that
kind
bad.
of your mobility.
I don't think it's that bad at the moment. I think if Gump were to respawn on the B flag, I think that would be a good way to help the counter cap. I think the D flag is completely fine. I think Cool Hunt is still there. Amazingly, they haven't been able to rid the flag of him yet. Hyper Beast now going to respawn as well. I think there's still one member. Nope, he got the double kill, so he's fine. Hyper Beast still there. And now the boat for Incarnate and Captain Obvious is going to go towards the C flag, and finally a C recap. I think they had a chance. I think VN did not do the rotations properly once they lost the helo. And now this is going to be a huge problem for them, as the C flag will go the way of Boios.
They are trying I mean, they're really struggling right now in Bravo to try and clear this out. It's been a 1v2, but that helicopter is just causing so much problems. They can't move freely around to try and secure these last couple of kills that they needed to. And, you know, what looked like a really good comeback, which it was. I mean, you're talking about almost 100 ticket advantage, now down to about 20 or so. But still, you'd like to think that maybe a lead change was in store there for VN.
It was definitely very close. And I'm not sure if Gump was going to wait for the helicopter respawn. I mean, he definitely has it now. But it's about a 60-second timer on that. Ala going to drive towards the A flag in the boat. And VN did get wiped off the B flag. So now VN are in some serious trouble. Huge respawn on the A flag. This is exactly what they need. They just need to stop the bleed right now. And Paula, not sure what this is going for. That was a terrible decision. You're not going to stop the boat. You're not going to stop the helo.
How have they been able to keep this pressure on Delta for this long? They've literally been able to keep the boat on Delta the entire time that 4 cap was going on. I mean, that's insane. You think that pressure off of Delta,
wow,
all of a sudden this is a different game.
Squirrel parachuting down gets the kill on Cool Hunt and lands on the roof just in time. So Squirrel will help be the respawn point on top of the C flag. Verk's going to go below. The flag going to start graying. I wonder if Verks is going to have Cool Hunt or Hyper Beast spawn on him in a second.
Oh,
and the flag will go gray.
Gump right there, almost getting taken down. So close to dipping into the water. Finally, they clear out all of Delta. So now, can we see them starting to spread on out? Maybe get some pressure over here on C and B. We do have a couple of players there onto Bravo, but
Hyper Beast and Verk's going to bring the building down. They say, you know what? Screw the top of this building. We're not going to fight over that. We're going to bring it down. And I think it's going to fall. Reason might get killed by the collapse. Nope, he'll be fine.
I think this would be a perfect opportunity, though, just to go ahead and rotate up to the north side of the map. I mean, almost the entire team here is on C.
A lot of MP7 usage this time around. Squirrel will get the kill on the Legco. Reason looking for that stinger. Now there's a new respawn coming out on the B flag as well. I think just the player divide here. Verks will get the kill onto Ronzi. Verks will also fall. Squirrel still on flag radius for C. They almost have it. But Reason
take a look at Hyper
damage.
Beast. Hyper Beast right now. He's going to go around trying to take out the boat. Oh, he's going to have to... Nope, he's not going to be able to make it. Overshoots him just a bit and will end up going down.
The helicopter decision, the helicopter fights here have been very, very strange. There's very, very few active engagements between the helos and the boats together. They're kind of keeping their own little territories. We see Gump gonna go towards the B flag as Joshua actually leaves it. And there's 4 infantry for Boios and 3 right now for VN on top of the B flag. Bleed affecting VN very significantly right now. Down to almost an 80 ticket lead. And Hyper Beast will fall to Squirrel on the B flag. Chopper's now going to engage. Gump gonna put some pressure into Joshua. Remember, there is a little bird advantage here over the Z11. And here comes Incarnate, gonna come around as well. Here's that fight we really wanted. Joshua and Gump trading out some shots. And Gump gonna get shot down by the TV of Incarnate. That's gonna prevent Ronzi from moving up into the flag radius. Lead still gonna be effective.
All right, so right now with 40 tickets left basically for VN, I mean, what is the play that we're going to be seeing coming out from them? It looks like they're still kind of spread out. Big heavy push over onto C, so they're going to power burn this down. But even if they just even this out, it's a 2-2 setup. Just on attrition alone, we're still going to be seeing them lose. So what do they got to do?
This is exactly what they need to do. They need to put a ton of people on a flag, cap it quick, wipe it quick. The problem that they're having is they're splitting up almost too much and kind of hoping that they're going to just win the 2v2 or the 1v1 on a flag, and it's not going their way. Well, Gothic will fall to Hyper Beast on top of the D flag, and that'll go gray. Now there's going to be a respawn here from VN as they try to help redefend this flag. 3 infantry, I think, against 3 of Boios. Russ Hullet below the rubble of the building. There's 2 here. Cool Hunt with a G18 kill on Russ Hullet. Legco will get the kill on Squirrel. Respawns are going to come out. Any other movement? Ronzi going to try to do some damage against Incarnate with the boat, with the rib boat. That doesn't do anything. He did a total of 5 damage to that thing.
I'm really confused. Did he just forget to put C4 on there and was like, oh yeah, I don't have C4 on this thing? Looked like he was trying to go in for maybe a jihad, but Incarnate is going to go in for the repairs on his own boat, and Gump might see an opportunity here to try and contest this over here onto this A side of the map. So again, like you said, they are very spread out, as we do see an attack on B and attack on A at the same time. Only one player here really to defend onto that C side, but nobody really putting pressure on there for Boyo. But this is their opportunity. I'm not seeing the little bird spawning in just yet here for Boyo, and that is definitely having an impact so far on this game. But I gotta say, Incarnate is doing a fantastic job of holding off this chopper.
Yeah, he really is. 4 tickets remaining for VN. They're gonna try to whittle down whatever tickets they can. No respawns left available. They've got three respawns left available here. There's not much they can do. Gump gonna try to take some damage into the helo. Russ Hullet gonna gets the kill onto Hyperbase on the D flag. I'm not quite sure what they can do at this point. Ronzi's gonna run up towards the A flag, maybe try to get the boat. Maybe that's what their goal is here. But Ronzi will fall. 2 spawns remaining for them. There's no way in hell they're gonna get a bleed.
Yeah, that is pretty much game over right there. I mean, maybe if they can drag it down another 10, 15 tickets or so, just in terms of kills.
As long, if they could get it down to like 120, I'd be like thrilled. But right now, and to be honest with you, they might actually do that. All they need to do is hold onto the C flag for dear life. The A flag is going to get capped. They're going to have a 3 flag hold here. Squirrel is in a bad spot. He just needs to stay on the flag radius to hold the C flag longer. But he will fall. It's going to be Golgothic there. Boios is going to dump everything onto the C flag. And hey, you know what? Wow. They still are going to get an extra 10 tickets off that bleed. That's fine. That's not the worst thing in the world.
No, absolutely not. And I mean, you're going to be seeing also, players up into the vehicle. So even if this goes to a 2-2 setup right now, we're not going to be seeing any bleed going down. So they can still get some infantry kills here with these vehicles and force those spawns to come in to try and deal with this. So like you said, this is actually pretty decent, getting down to about 125 right now, maybe a little bit more. Gump is going to be able to spot this last infantry, maybe. No, he's going to be able to get a stinger shot at him. So no kills on him just yet. But I mean, honestly, this isn't too awfully bad here at the waning seconds of this match. I mean, they've been able to do quite a bit more damage than what I figured they would have been able to.
We're still down to the last few people. Ronzi looking for a kill. Joshua will clean him up. And I think Jezegi is the last man standing for VN. And he'll find a kill on Vitoli. Now, I don't expect to see any members of Boios respawn here, as they're not going to sacrifice the extra ticket. And he will fall, and that's going to be the round.
And that is going to be it. So 125 for round number 1. Not a bad ticket count whatsoever. But flipping over onto the other side, do you think VN can answer back?
I don't know. I think the rotations for VN were pretty sloppy. I think they tried to put too much on their infantry wins, and they need to put more. They need 3 or 4 infantry on a flag. They need to cap the flag and then suicide to the next squad leader. That's how you need to rotate on this map. It takes so long to move from flag to flag that you just need to dump people on a flag, clear it, and then move on. You need to constantly be moving on PARACEL. And Incarnate going 11-3, doing a great job. Bronzy going 5-6, a little bit tougher for him. Russell did much better in the boat, going 12-3 as well. Joshua going 16-6 against Gump's 8-8, but now Gump will have the little bird advantage next round.
Yeah, I would say Josh is putting in some work there with his little bird. Definitely able to cause a lot of issues for that VN squad. And as you said, switching over, the advantage is going to be over there to Gump to try and make some plays out of it. And you know, VN, you stated this before. Actually, you stated this actually for both teams. They didn't really play together towards the middle and end of that map. They were kind of they weren't really tag teaming the other vehicles all that much. They were staying in their own zones. You think we're going to be seeing more of that, or maybe a little bit more aggression coming out from VN that now that they do have, I mean, arguably the better little bird here?
I would like to see them stay together. We did see the choppers very rarely actually engage each other. And the boats, I don't think the boats killed each other at all. I think the boats kind of stayed on their own side of the map and did not move and did not aggress each other at all. And I think when the choppers went down, they really stayed far apart. Because the moment you have a boat engagement and one helo is down, the other helo is going to come swoop in and get the kill. And that's what you definitely want to avoid that as much as possible. So we'll now have to see where the push from VN comes from. They had a weird opening where they actually lost all 3 flags right off the bat. They lost 3 out of 4. I think they just split up too much.
Yeah, they were at a disadvantage very quick. I mean, very early on. Now that 4 cap definitely helped out. And you would think, because it got down to about 20 tickets or so, you know, you would think that that was the moment that maybe they can take the lead change, or at the very least, you know, keep it close throughout the rest of the map. But very, very good regain coming in from Boyo to be able to get that 3 cap once again and kind of take it out. But honestly, I really think a big part of it was the pressure that they were able to put onto that Delta flag through that entire 4 cap. Like, I think there was at least one player alive around D to be able to harass. It kept their boat there. It kept at least 1 infantry there as well. I think at one point we saw a repper on the boat to try and maybe help out with some stuff. But I mean, that's 3 players all focused in on 1 flag for basically 1 person. That's massive. If you can take away almost half the team for that, that's huge. And I think that was the big part as to why that Boyle was able to get back as fast as they were on those caps and being able to stabilize.
And it looks like there may have been... I'm seeing some comments that there may have been an Igla used.
Yes, there was an Igla being used.
And I believe it was being used maybe by Hyper Beast?
Yes.
And so that was from Boios. That is banned in the rule set. So there might be a ticket swing a bit.
I don't think it's going to be that... I mean, they're still going to win the round. It'll be 75 tickets, right?
Right. If they get hit with a 50 ticket nail, yeah, they might go down 50 tickets. I mean, that could make the difference. That would have to be an admin ruling. But there definitely there was some people from VN that were calling out Igla. So I saw it in the chat as well.
So it looks like right now Boyo is needing 1 more player to join on in. So as soon as they do, we could get this match underway. But overall, I mean, not a bad showing, would you say, for VN? I mean, how much advantage does that little bird actually give you?
Well, the fact that it just... Oh, hold on, they're doing it. We're gonna get into it right now in the chat. It looks like here we go. The The fact of the matter is, the Little Bird just has such a smaller hitbox than the than the Z11 that you could just TV the Z11 so much easier. The Z11 is less maneuverable. It has a habit of when you land it, it just pops. When you the tail connects and just locks onto things and grabs trees and buildings and stuff. It just has a habit of just being big and unwieldy. And the Little Bird gives that advantage of just kind of staying alive the whole time.
All right. Well, that, you put a good pilot in there. And in the Little Bird for the U.S. side, definitely can see some work being used out of him. So
no response from Boios about the Igla usage, but I think we definitely got it on camera.
Yeah, we did. It was on stream. Oh man.
If only we could just lock out certain equipment, Dice.
Oh, if only.
Certain things we want to ban, just put it in the server tools. Say lock this equipment. Yeah.
I don't know if you remember it or not, but there was a league that I cast for a little bit. I think it was at the very, very early stages of 2015. I think it was like December, January 2015, and they actually had a system to where somehow they got a hold of I guess an API or something from Dice, and they were actually able to lock out weapons to where you couldn't choose them. Like it just wouldn't allow you to choose it.
Yeah, there were. I remember this. There were certain tools that somebody had at the time that were going around a couple years ago that absolutely you could ban out weapons and you just couldn't choose them. I don't remember what it was called. I don't, it was something I didn't have knowledge of at the time, but that was definitely a thing. I think maybe we just have lost that.
Yeah. Yeah, that is unfortunate.
I absolutely agree. I do recall that. So 125 tickets, at least officially. There might be a ticket reduction here for Boios if they actually want to make the rule count here. And I think that they will. I don't see why they wouldn't call him on it. It is, of course, banned. And, and he got a hit, and he killed the Gila with it. So,
yeah. I mean, it's not unreasonable to reinforce the rules. I mean, that's what the rules are there for. I know back when I used to admin events and whatnot, that was kind of something we always dealt with. It's like, well, I didn't mean to pull it out, or I had it on a class. It's like, dude, you know the rules. Yeah. Switch your classes before you get into the match. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It takes literally like a minute or so to go through all your classes and make sure that they're legit. I mean, it's not hard.
Right. So also, friendly reminder, guys, that the winner of the match is determined by a 3-point system. Point number 1 was given to VN for their roughly 150 ticket win over Boios on Flood Zone. Map 2 here will determine the whoever gets point number 2, and point number 3 will be determined by the team that achieves the greatest number of tickets in the match. So, even if VN loses this map, if it's by that ticket deficit that makes it lower than 150, they still might get that 3rd point and claim the match.
Yeah, so right now I think we're at 100 and what is this? 160. It's a little over 160 tickets right now that they were able to win Flood Zone with. So yeah, if they come into this PARACEL storm, and even if, like you said, they don't win the map itself, but they're able to drag it, considerably under, and then potentially with that minus 50 tickets that we're going to be seeing.
Yeah, there's a window there of about what would you say? They're probably 100. Let's see, 160 minus. Let's assume. Let's just guess. 160 minus 75. That's about 85 ticket window.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's definitely definitely something that they can come back from. And this is assuming that they lose this map, right? This is assuming that they don't, that they're not able to come back on this next side and being able to do some damage. So potentially walking away with 3 points.
2 points.
But they're definitely, yes, 2 points. Potentially walking away with 2 points. So they're definitely in a really good position.
Yeah. VN just needs to make their opening a little bit better and not lose that 30 or 40 tickets right off the bat. That's set them back so far. And it looks like we're just waiting for them to get started. I have recalculated the tickets on the stream, so I officially have set them to 75 now. I have deducted 50 tickets due to the rule penalty. If they wish to continue to challenge it, that's fine.
Are they challenging it?
I don't know. I'm just going to make it set at 75 for the time being.
I don't really see how they can challenge it. I mean,
no,
it's on stream.
Yeah.
It's like,
we'll just call it at 75. If you know, if they want to make a hassle over it after the match, that's totally fine. Countdown has begun, and we are live or not live. LN,
not live.
Not live.
Oh man! Now this is the Battlefield 4 I remember.
All right. Well, are we live? I mean, they're deploying.
Yeah, let's just count it as live right now.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to go for it.
We're going to be seeing both the helicopters going to... This is a totally different breakout than what we saw last time. Both helicopters on B, both boats up to A.
And it looks like Incarnate did manage to put a TV missile into Rosalit. VN currently going for the stingers onto the top of the helicopter. They're on the rooftops. One stinger going to go out. Will miss. Joshua taking a little bit of damage from the chopper battle. Hyper Beast in the rib boat going to go after Gump. Going to dodge out the laser guided missile. Incarnate going to fight against Rosalit and Ronzi. Boat battle going to commence. Helicopters above them. And I don't know. Oh, I love this rotation from Hyper Beast.
Nice.
Hyper Beast will go down. Gump will get that
really
kill.
Well spotted. That was well spotted from Gump.
Ronzi eating a ton of damage though. The helicopter. Gump will come in and kill Joshua. So now it's 2 versus 1 as the boat will be the last survivor. Gump. The boat. Oh my god. Incarnate will put another TV against the boat of Ronzi. It looks like they're doing some reps right now. Rosalit's going to repair the boat. Incarnate also getting reps. Now 2 reps. Rocket gonna come out. And the boat from Incarnate will fall to Paula. The other boat will fall. Joshua will get the kill. Both boats will go down, and the little bird will be the sole survivor of the battle. Meanwhile, VN barely not unable to take the B flag. They were just hanging on to it. Joshua with a suicide out and a respawn on top of the B flag will kind of narrow out the fight a little bit. Jesigi will find 1 kill. Joshua will fall and now get revived. He'll fall again to Reason as he gets the double kill. B flag gonna go back the way of Boios, possibly. It's a 3 versus 2 there. Gump gonna help come in to defend. Squirrel gonna help defend against the Hyper Beast on the C flag down below. Now the good thing about Hyper Beast's position is he doesn't need to push. He can just be a spawn beacon. He's an anchor down here. The moment the B push, the push on B fails, the moment that Boios get wiped off there, they're just going to squad bomb on the Hyper Beast. And Reason's going to get the kill on Captain Obvious. Vitoli will kill Reason. And I think we're down to a 1v1 on this flag.
And Vitoli comes out on top. That was massive back and forths there. Huge fights. Gump had to back on up as the little bird was going to be coming in to reinforce. So B is going to go over to Boyo. That was that should have been really a 3-cap in my opinion, but a fantastic infantry play there on Bravo to be able to stick in there and continue on that pressure.
And just like I said, they've died on the B flag and they've respawned on the C flag. And it's a 3 versus 3 over the building. And it looks like they're going to Boyos are going to decide to bring the building down again.
Oh, nice job there from Paula doing some damage into that little bird. He's going to be able to force him back. So not going to be able to get the kill, but definitely making sure that his teammates are going to be okay here onto that C site as they're still going to be going back and forth. It's a 2v2 right now. As you just see Reason trying to get some stinger shots going down, but not going to be the case just yet.
It looks like Joshua did take a stinger shot, so he had to back up a little bit.
Yeah. But that building is getting just completely slammed with straw, as you can see down below. Boyo just trying to make their way into it. And they are going to be winning it so far. I think there's only one player left up and alive onto that C flag to try and create a little bit of defense going down.
Paulo's going to move it on his own. Probably, I think he's just there to harass the helo. And as you can see, he's kind of on the edge. He's in a really bad spot. I mean, imagine that he could just be on the C flag, helping defend it right now. But the bleed is still 2-2, I think, on top of the C flag. Reason's going to get a stinger out. Not going to connect against the helo. But now Ronzi and Ross Hullett also going to get back onto the C flag as well. B flag blinking. It's a 2 versus 1 there. Vitoli, the last person standing. She'll go down to Squirrel, and that'll be a free cap, I believe, for VN. Gump going to help probably recap. VN will officially gray the flag now with no respawns. Joshua going to come around in the helicopter. Gonna take some shots at Gump right now. Puts 31 damage in with the burst. A strong burst from Joshua. Oh, and Rosala with the TV guide will kill Josh.
I just been watching Goliath right now down here. He was able to hold them off for so long using that pocket AEK G18 that we all love. Now it's all up to Reason to try and hold off a 3-man push onto the C flag that they are losing currently. And this would be massive if they were able to hold on to it, as they have secured the north side of the map. They're also going to be pushing in onto Delta, and the spawns coming in onto C. This is really good right now for VN, I would have to say. If they can really hold on to this 3 cap for a good solid chunk of time, this would be massive to be able to get them back into this map.
Ooh.
But it's just not looking like that's the case. Is still the infantry will go into the favor of Boyo.
See, right now, I don't like Ronzi and Rosalet's position. I think they should be on the C flag. The enemy boat's down. If they could just shoot into the flag radius and try to clear as many of them out as they can. They have that boat advantage. They need to use it. They need to be on a flag radius. The D flag push from VN has failed. I would love to see them all spawn on the C flag. Just recap it. Get the bleed. That's what you need.
That's exactly what's happening right now. Incarnate, he's going to stay alive. Nice G18 kill. Can he make it number 2? He does. Incarnate is going huge there inside the tower. So finally does get taken down. 2 more players are going to be spawning to the north side of that island. In the meantime, we do see a big rotation up there towards A to be able to split the attention of the vehicles. So Gump is going to have to come up here to try and take care of this.
Yep, and the flag was grayed. Vitoli went down in the boat. Captain Obvious will fall to Squirrel, and I believe there's just one more person on the rooftop, and then that's going to be Legco. He'll fall. VN will successfully defend the A flag. Meanwhile, C flag now back in trouble. Golgothic, the last person alive for VN, going to have to fight 1v3. Boat also here. Golgothic will fall to Hyper Beast. I would expect this little bird to get down here as soon as possible. Paula going to put some shots into Joshua. And Gump going to come in from the left, I believe. I don't think he sees him yet. Joshua completely unawares that Gump is coming in.
Oh, I thought Gump was losing it there for a second.
I thought he was too.
Dangerous, but he comes up over top, and that's going to be an easy kill there onto the little bird.
Gets hit by a stinger.
Destroying.
Oh, gets killed by Incarnate on the respawn. The boat has came back, and Incarnate will find that kill as Gump was a little bit disabled in the boat. Now, Boios almost... Oh, wow, they almost got wiped on the C flag, but now they're going to do a full respawn here. Captain Obvious will get killed by Jezegi. Jezegi finds the double kill onto Legco and Captain Obvious. And I believe there's still one left. It's still Vitoli. She's looking the wrong way. Jezegi will find the triple kill. C flag defended. 221 to 170. VN holding a 50-ticket lead right now. They're doing so much better than round 1. And they're doing exactly what they should have done round 1. They're doing exactly what we said they should do as well. They're putting more people on the flags. They're rotating much better. The boat and the chopper are working together. Ronzi's going to move in with the boat. Finds 1 kill onto Verks. And Reason's going to suicide. I expect he's going to respawn on Gump. Gump will die. Boats are going to engage each other right now.
Oh, man, that is... Rodzi just launching that boat after he hit those mines. He's going to be able to jump out, though, and try and maybe hit this boat from a different angle. But, yeah, Russell, he's going to have to back on out and get the repairs going down. So, A, still firmly in the possession right now of Boyo. We are also going to be seeing Bravo getting attacked here. But I think that's a 2-on-1 situation.
TV from Ronzi will connect against Joshua. The chopper will fall. Now, Incarnate gonna push against the boat of Ronzi and Razzlehut. He's got help on the far right side. Ronzi gonna get shot in the back. But the scout helo of Gump gonna make the deciding win. Vitoli on the Sraw side will get the kill. Both boats will fall one more time, and it's just gonna be the helicopter of Gump, the last person standing again.
Well, Josh trying to get that Sraw kill over onto A, so he has shoot away Gump for the time being. Over on Delta, though, does look like we see a push that is going to be commencing. Reason up on top of the building, so trying to hold on defensively. Paula doesn't getting picked up down below, so now it's all going to be up to him to try and make this happen. Nice little kill from Ronzi spawning in from the helicopter, but still Reason is going to be holding strong here. And Gump, what can he actually do in the chopper to try and take this pressure off of Delta, maybe get this cap going back in their favor? We are still in a 2-2 flag setup, so this isn't looking as good.
Gump gets Srawed down. Gump got Srawed down, I believe, by Hyper Beast. He was flying around the side of the island, got shot down. So Gump and the chopper will fall. I would love to see him spawn either on the A flag or the B flag, and that's exactly where he's going to spawn. He does spawn B. He'll respawn, get shot and lit up immediately by Vitoli. And there's a double possibility of a double cap coming in now. Reason will rush in to the B flag. Needs to be on flag radius. Squirrel there. Joshua out of the helicopter for the time being. We'll try to fight Reason. Reason will get the nice kill across the map. Wow.
Oh, is this a possible 3 cap coming in? Maybe?
It's
They're
possible.
trying to clean up this Delta flag, but no, the spawns do come in just at the last second, so Delta looks like it might be saved for now. Just now going to be seeing that B flag getting completely grayed out, but it's a 2v1 over here onto A as well, and that's going to be Hyper Beast possibly coming out on top. Gump does get taken down, and that's going to be clearing it out. So really good job there from Boyle being able to hold on. It looks like they will keep this a 2-2 setup.
Chopper Scout Helo back up for Boios. We do see it moving along the southern side. All boats back up, all choppers back up. Ronzi gonna rush right back into the A flag. Look at the amount of freaking landmines in the water now, though. Ronzi does see them, however. Ronzi will have to stay away. This isn't flood zone. You can see the mines on this map. Scout Helo in the boat for Boios gonna stay together. C flag likely gonna be their target. Golgothic up on the rooftop with the Stinger gonna have to start engaging against the chopper. One Stinger does go out. ECM is popped. He'll have to back away. Gump gonna come back in to help defend a little bit. Ronzi actually doing, I think, the better move here. I think he's gonna go towards the A flag. He's gonna have to engage against Hyper Beast. But if Hyper Beast falls, I think they're gonna get an easy cap. And Ronzi's actually gonna bail out. And he'll get the kill onto Hyper Beast, and that'll be a free cap, I believe. Meanwhile, in the time being, I think the Scout Helo, both Scout Helos have gone down. Gump looks like he managed to take out the Scout Helo for Boios, but immediately falls right below it. Possibility of a tow from Captain Obvious managed to take him out. Now, what the heck? Captain Obvious will fall as a TV from Ronzi from way up north will get that kill. Boyo is going to make a huge infantry push to the C flag. The 3 flag bleed is against him. 125 tickets has already passed. That's 125. That's what they won by.
Golgothic still going to be holding strong, though. It does eventually go down, so it's 1 player against 3 onto that C flag. And oh my god, they cannot find Gump right now. There's so much smoke around here into the rubble, and Gump, he is still able to stay alive. We'll be able to find one. No, does get cut down. Reinforcements, though, there just in time. In the meanwhile, we do see a rotation up to A and to Bravo, both to try and make sure that they are going to be able to contest these. I think A is going to be a free cap. B just might be able to come on in. Squirrel's going to have to go big as he does pick up that 1. Now,
oh wow, what a shot on the leg co. Gets the headshot on a jump.
Doing the work, man.
Vitoli gonna fight Reason. We'll find the kill. 82 left for Vitoli. She'll have to 1v1 against Squirrel. Now another Verx. Looks like Verx spawned onto B as well.
Oh.
And the A flag is defended. Yeah. A flag has been defended. 92 tickets left.
Oh, no.
Oh, Gump.
Oh, no.
Gump on Joshua. Joshua oblivious. And it doesn't even matter. The TV from the boat. Wow.
Oh, this is falling apart here for Boyo. They look so good, keeping it so even, but no, this is fantastic here for VN so far. B is still going to be getting contested. It looks like it's what 2v2 now.
Looks like 2v2.
On to the point.
Reason to get shot in the back from Hyperbeast. Walked a little too far back. Boyos might be getting the recap on the flag. Gump still up in the air. Srog does miss Gump barely. And the A flag and the C flag. So we're gonna have a 2v2 hold. Gump accidentally TK's Reason as Reason bails out of the helo.
Oh man.
Gump gonna do his best to actually try to hover cap help the flag. Gets hit by a Sraw. That's why you don't sit still over the flag though. Oh, a second Sraw from Hyperbeast will kill Gump. He will go down.
Die right there. Yeah, we do see some pressure over on the Delta though. I kind of like this push. Gonna go ahead and rotate over onto D. That should be a pretty easy cap. We do see a couple of players spawning in there, but A is gonna be getting taken down. Gump spawning in at the last second. He gets picked up, but so far the 3 cap is gonna go away for now.
I would love to see Gump respawn on the D flag push right now. They got enough people here. Just help out. You got 60 seconds. Just spawn there and help try to get the flag.
That's not going to be the case, though.
No, it doesn't look like it. He looks like he's going to go back for the A flag. Squirrel going to help with the boat. Russ Hullet going to be there. And Gump will find 1 kill.
I'm kind of curious about that play there. I mean, you spawn 3 players to Delta as opposed to like maybe reinforcing Bravo.
Oh, Incarnate might actually be in a really bad position now. There's too many Sraws from up above. Here, the boat will fall. The lone defender there. And D will go the way of VN. And with the A flag being recaptured, that's going to be another triple cap.
You see some drops, though, coming in onto that Delta flag. That's going to be Cool Hunt. Being able to come in at the very, very top of the building. Reason. I'm sorry, Hyperbeast is going to be down below as well, so might be able to pinch these guys out that are going to be setting up, and you do see the helicopter.
Joshua, clean and house, gets 3 kills off the D flag.
And that is going to be a cap back into their favor. Don't know if the reinforcements are going to be there. We do see a rotation onto A as well, so that's going to be a 2 flag push coming in for Boyo. Try and take this map back. 168 to 45 now.
Pretty close. A flag almost certainly will not go Boyo's way. Nice Raw accidentally hits Ronzi point blank. Incarnate with the lucky straw there. Or Legco with the lucky straw. Whoever launched it, I wasn't even paying attention. I think it was Legco.
Oh, I think Russell had just hit a couple of mines there on the backside, or you got close to it anyways. But that A flag will be going over into the favor here of VN, and it does look like Jezzy able to stay alive and keep that pressure onto Bravo. He's down to a 1v1. If he wins it, that would be massive.
Joshua gonna fall to Gump again. Never mind. Rasselhut with the boat from way up north will find that kill. Rasselhut's TVs this round have been great.
Oh, but Gump gets answered back and taken down by Incarnate. Oh man, the TVs have been on point this game.
It looks like Reason gets taken out on the C flag. Rasselhut already there. Boat gonna connect against Rasselhut. And it looks like Boios was cleared off the flag. 5-man push onto B from VN. Huge push. It's exactly what they need to do. Just, like I said, just spawn bomb the flag, cap it, get the bleed for a temporary push. That's how you win this map.
Oh, Joshua, I think is the last man alive there onto that Bravo flag. and he's going to be waiting for those spawns to come on in potentially. As at the same time, we are going to be seeing that push over onto Charlie, but there are the spawns coming on in. Should be seeing that flag getting burned here in just a few seconds. And Squirrel is really the only player that can actually respond to this. You see Paula as well back over here, but C has been completely neutralized. We do have the boats going back and forth. TVs are going to be able to connect. And I think that was
Ronzi and Las Russell in a bad position, even with the boats 1v1. And look at the amount of straws coming down. So Incarnate will win that fight. He'll get the kills thanks to the rest of his teammates on the C flag.
Yeah.
It looks like the majority of his team actually suicided out to help the B defense, because there's only one alive there. Golgothic will now fight a 1v3. I think he's running a DMR, so I don't expect too much from him here. I remained pleasantly optimistic, though. B flag finally going the way of VN. Oh, Reason turns the wrong corner, gets killed by Vitoli. Maybe not. But Gump knows what building they're in now. Gump actually almost got shot out of the helo right there.
Yeah, Gump is not having a good time over here.
Okay.
That's a second stinger that's been able to come in and cause him a little bit of trouble.
So here's some odd news. VN has reached 150 tickets. They are 25 tickets north of where the last round ended, minus, or before the whole ticket thing. 14 tickets remain. They might get a 3 flag hold here. They still might be able to be in this. Boios might still have a shot, but they got to get the B flag right now.
Especially with what we saw last time from VN be able to hold on for as long as they did. Yeah, the A flag is also going to be getting capped over as well, so Bracelet is going to have a big job up ahead of him. If he can hold on to A while this B cap comes in, then it's going to come down to just how many times can we kill the other team, how fast can we kill the other team. And I think they should be able to get this last kill. That's going to be Hyper Beast. That is just taking a nice little dip in the water there. It's trying to stay alive as long as possible. And yeah, I think he is going to get taken down eventually. No, he hasn't been spotted out yet. He's still floating around. Oh my God.
The boat and the helo are here as well. Gump is seriously needs to back out.
Wow. Wow. That is crazy. So yeah, we're going to be on to a 3 flag cap here for Boyo.
And Jezegi will fall, the last VN member on the C flag. That is absolutely a hard lock 3 flag hold, at least for the next 10-15 seconds here. And the bleed against VN will begin. My God, if they can get them below 50-75 tickets, it'd be crazy.
Hyper may have just won this map for him right there by taking a long dip.
VN responding. They're going to go towards the D flag. Nobody pushing towards A. B flag there. And it looks like the decision is just to get everybody onto the C flag. Stop the bleed right now. 127 tickets. Flag. 126. C flag will go gray. Bleed will stop. 125 now. That is the end of the last game. Sans point deduction.
Oh my God, Reason right now, he is in a 1v2 over onto Bravo, as you're also going to be seeing a 1v2 up onto A as well. So VN is definitely stretched thin, but yeah, they are just trying
Boats going to engage each other. Incarnate going to get chased down by the TV and the boat, or excuse me, the TV of the boat and the helo. TV from Incarnate will miss the boat, and he will fall. Gump will get that kill with the chopper. D flag will go up for VN, and I think that'll be a counter 3 flag hold.
Yeah, that should be it right there.
That is absolutely it. So here's the amazing thing, is assuming that VN or that Boios do not get punished for that rule break, then VN still wins the map at the match 2 points to 1 anyway, because they absolutely will have the higher ticket count. However, if they do get punished, then VN win the second map anyway. Because they're going to win this round 122 points to 75.
Yeah, they are looking fantastic here. So that is going to be, well, a B neutralized. So only one ticket is left remaining. And we do see the cap over onto A. I think that is going to be able to lock that down, no problem. Is Gump looking for the finish off here onto that Bravo side. You do see some TVs out as well, just to see if they can catch some of these players out. But yeah, that's going to be the game right there. So congrats there to VN on round number 2. They finished technically just 3 tickets under what Boyo did. But as you said, with that penalty coming in, that's probably going to mean that this is a map win here for VN.
Tie it is. No, it's not. Look at that. Ross Hully going 31-8. A fantastic round for him. Gump going 26-15. A strong round from VN. They take the match today. So Boios will go down. Yep, that was a 3-0 from VN with that ticket penalty.
Yeah, that was a fantastic game there on PARACEL Storm. Very, very close. Just unfortunate that we did see that Igla being used. But I would say that the vehicle players were not as dominant on Boya as we may have thought they're going on into this thing. Definitely the side choice plays a huge role in that, as you did see before. I mean, you saw a lot more work coming out of Gump than what we did previously. And then, of course, Josh wasn't as effective as we had seen him previously as well. So fantastic work all around for VN. They are the victors on the day. But Boyo, I mean, is this a team that we're going to have to watch out for later on?
Oh, definitely. The remnants of, I mean, so many different good teams playing for Boyo right now. I think it's just a matter of cohesion, and it's just a matter of getting used to playing with each other a lot. I think it's once they get the experience down, I think they'll be fine. I think there's just so many personalities on that team. I think they're just going to need to scrim more. But great game all around. That is, of course, the only matchup that we're going to be casting today. The next level BF cast for the league will take place on Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and that will be between ESF and Legacy on the same maps, Flood Zone and PARACEL Storm. We hope you join us then. And with that, that is going to be the end of the cast today. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in. Thank you for the teams who played. And, of course, thank you to my amazing co-caster, BrettFX.
Yeah, it was great, man. It was fun getting back into the seat. Hopefully we're going to be casting some more. I think possibly, I don't know if you mentioned this before, but possibly we're going to be casting a game on Tuesday.
Yep.
I don't know if it's been confirmed or not.
It has.
It has. Awesome. So we're going to be back on Tuesday. And then, of course, like you said, every Saturday. So I'm excited, man, to be back casting Battlefield 4 again. This has been great. Great fun.
Yep, definitely. And, of course, I am Gravity. And if you missed this game or you missed parts of the game, I will be uploading the entirety of this cast to my YouTube channel. And you can find that at youtube.com/GravityBFTV. You all have a great rest of your afternoon, and we'll see you on Tuesday for the next match.